Talking about scrimmage yards at 1,539.
Mayfield looks left all the way. Single coverage, one-on-one. Oh, what a catch! Mike Evans fighting through Benjamin St-Juste for a 17-yard touchdown.
Yeah, sometimes you do everything you can, but you're getting pass. It's only going to help Jaden Daniels, but they got some key pieces in place. I think the big question mark that everybody has as a Commander fan base is how will this offensive line hold up?
Here's Robinson churning towards the goal line. Winfield trying to hold him out, but he can't. Touchdown! Brian Robinson from 7 yards out gets the Commanders on the board. First and goal from the 4. Mayfield to the end zone. Godwin stretches it across for the touchdown.
Really nice play design here by Liam Cohen, and it all starts with just the alignment of the wide receivers. You're going to go quick right here. Great job by Austin Eckler on this play down the field, and elbow down right there, so he is short.
Back at it, Daniels with the keep and his first touchdown in the National Football League. Jaden Daniels runs it in from 2 yards out for the touchdown. And that ball's going to the sideline with the youngster.
Well deserved.
3rd down and 7 starts off this quarter for Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay offense. Mayfield 20 of 26 for 224 yards. Mayfield with pressure up the middle, floating it out. He's got him wide open. It's Jalen McMillan. His first catch, his first touchdown. The rookie on the board from 32 yards out.
I love this play call because I think that this is very similar to the
3rd down and goal. Mayfield to the air, to the end zone, to Evans for the touchdown. His 2nd touchdown grab of the day. The 4th touchdown for Baker Mayfield. And Tampa Bay in complete control, up 36-14. 3rd and goal. Daniels on the run again, and Daniels will back in. There's his 2nd career touchdown. It took a little extra work.
Slot, and that's where he was his entire career, and he's kind of back in that role and has a lot more opportunity.
On 1st down, Mayfield looking down the sideline. He's got Godwin again inside the 10, and he'll walk it in for a Tampa touchdown. 41 yards, and the Buccaneers are back on top.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite plays that's in the NFL. We see so many quick screens.
Dash in and take the lead. Montgomery in the backfield. Brock Wright joins him back there. Montgomery with the carry, plowing towards the goal line. Is he in? No signal yet. There it is. Touchdown Lions, who take the lead for the first time today.
I think everybody here knew who that one was going to. In the open field.
He gave him a leg and he took it away. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Mayfield gonna run again. Baker up the middle, inside the 5. Mayfield lunging, touchdown! What an answer for Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay.
I think Liam Cohen he's going to have to respect me. How long can he play at a high level today in this heat will be the big question.
2nd down and goal from the 5. Willis keeps on the zone read, bouncing towards the goal line. Touchdown! Malik Willis into the end zone in Tennessee to pace the Packers to the early lead.
Just a really good opening
Play of this opening drive for Tennessee. Levis to the air, to the end zone, touchdown, Nick Vanette, his first touchdown since 2021, and the Titans are on the board. Start the first couple of weeks for Levis as he goes to the air, it's intercepted, Jair Alexander, high-stepping for 6.
And we have that. Now, this is going to be interesting because it's not him trying to do too much. He's not scrambling. He's not going to the ground, making a crazy flip and trying to create something out of nothing, which always makes the play work.
Raider draft pick back in 2018. Second down and 15. Willis with pressure coming, swings it to Wilson. He's got blockers in front. Wilson inside the 20, a convoy in front. Wilson all the way in for his first NFL touchdown.
Again, some of the play designs here just making you think and showing you something that's going to go one direction, and then the actual...
Levis looking for Hopkins. Terrific adjustment. Hopkins, touchdown Tennessee.
We've seen a couple of nice throws by Will Levis into the middle of the field. Here's a really... You got to be looking down here, right?
Here's Brown, up the middle, twisting into the end zone for a Bengals touchdown. The former Iowa Hawkeye Eric All Jr., the tight end, opening a little bit of a hole, and Brown took advantage. This is for Hubbard Bruin. First down and goal from the 3. It's Hubbard again. Hubbard to the goal line. Hubbard, no signal yet. There it is, touchdown. Confidence can be catching. This offense has done well. Trying to convert here on third down and 3. Panthers rush 4. Burrow has lots of time, and there's Jamar Chase with the catch. Breaking tackles. Chase down the sidelines. Panthers chasing Chase. They won't catch him. 63 yards. Pinballing off tacklers to give the Bengals the lead.
Wow. Wow, what a great individual effort by Jamar Chase. Receivers are going to be important in the run game, not just down the field, but at the point of attack.
Bengals got charged their second time out with the Pratt injury. Play action. Dalton rolling, throwing on the run. Touchdown! Xavier Legette into the end zone for the first time in his NFL career.
He beats his man off the line of scrimmage in
the timeouts. 6 seconds left. Burrow looking, swing, Moss slips, dives, touchdown! One second remains on the clock as Moss, after the slip, has enough to propel it.
Jamar Chase working that sideline and getting as much as he did out of that play.
And the handoff to the goal line and in Chase Brown with the touchdown.
Jerry Rice was famous for getting a ton of touchdowns down in the
late in this third quarter. And they finish it off from the Bengals 21. Dalton, clean pocket, time to throw. Deontay Johnson with the pluck for 6.
Really nice throw, and another nice route design on this throw.
And a fresh set of downs from the 43. Motion across from Samuel Schenker. Minshew wants to set up the screen. Instead, he'll float it over the middle. Jump ball, and it's Bowers down the sideline. The rookie from Georgia with the game's first score. 57 yards for Brock Bowers. And the Raiders strike first, and they strike fast. Madison the single back. Bryant in motion. Play action. Minshew looking. Throws intercepted by Surtain. Pat Surtain on the run. Nobody's going to catch him. Surtain going all the way for a Denver touchdown. But there is a flag down back at the 34 during the return. A 100-yard pick six if it stands.
If this is called on the play that I think it's called, they need to pick this flag up. They need to pick this flag up. It is a great block by the defender. He locks onto Gardner Minshew. Now Gardner Minshew's not going to know how to get off a block and just pancakes him. And that allows Patrick Surtain. Well done. Well done. Say hello.
So now 3rd and goal. Nix to throw again. Swings it out of the backfield. Up the sideline. Reaching for the pylon. Touchdown Denver. Jaleel McLaughlin in for 6.
The hero of the game at the end last week in that victory for the Raiders, and he's had a couple of tough snaps back to back.
Nix trying to leap over the top, and he does by sticking the ball over the plane of the goal line for a Denver touchdown. We've seen another Sean Payton quarterback do a play like this at time.
To make the catch, and that's what kind of that defining line is. A lot of contact right there by Jacorian Bennett right as the ball arrived.
Nix to throw. Looking for the end zone, looking for the back corner. It is caught. Touchdown, Josh Reynolds. Did he secure it at the end? The ball came out at the end. There are flags down as well.
Holding defense, number 45. That carries declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
First touchdown catch as a Bronco for
and Dylan Parham.
First and goal. It's Abdullah. Nice cutback and drives into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders snap the 34 straight point spell. We've got more pushing and shoving for QB. Love to throw again. To the goal line. Touchdown, Jaden Reed.
Yeah, this is a tough one right here. Yeah, you're trying to play zone, and I like the concept down here.
Against the Cardinals today. 4-man rush. Love throws towards the sideline. Diving in, it's Romeo Doubs with a touchdown.
Well, there's that response you were talking about, Laura. Really good job by Romeo Doubs. Follow up for a charge. when you kind of go into the basketball terms, but really smart play there to help his teammate turn the corner.
It almost looks like you're posting somebody up. Love looking deep on first down. He's got a man out there. Wide open Watson for a Packer touchdown.
Wow, what could have been? What
penalty back to the 18-yard line. Arizona desperately looking for points. Murray trying to find him to the end zone, and he strikes to Michael Wilson for a Cardinal touchdown. Terrific throw and catch, and the Cardinals are on the board.
Yeah, really.
Hey, lucky 44, lucky 44.
Point down, Owen Papo. On 3rd and 4, here comes the blitz. Gardeck providing the pressure. Love lofts it up. Oh, what an adjustment! Romeo Dobbs! The 20-yard touchdown!
Well,
Orders. And now 3rd and goal. Huntley checks it short. Jonnu Smith through the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. He picked through all kinds of traffic and found 6 at the end.
it's one of the things that Zaire Franklin talked to us about. With this speed, I mean, it makes it true 11 on 11. So see if they dial up some kind of zone read play.
It's Goodson into the end zone for his first NFL touchdown.
For this offense, David Montgomery, the physicality that he brings and his style of running is something that this offense and this entire team feeds off.
First and goal, Montgomery breaks a tackle, churning for the end zone, and a Lions touchdown.
Brian Branch, who's been playing outstanding.
First and 10 from the 11. The fake to Pollard, and Rudolph will keep. Thought about throwing, makes the move, and he's in for the rushing touchdown. What a juke in front of Trevor Nowaski. Faked him out and took it in for 6. And the Lions. On first down, Jahmyr Gibbs with an opening, and Gibbs with great speed down the sideline. Jahmyr Gibbs, one man to beat. He'll beat him. Touchdown. A 45-yarder last week, 70 to the house this week for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Buddy, and now it's Tyler Boyd and it's Calvin Ridley. We got some young guys coming up. Is that wide receiver room kind of settled down and in a good space?
Looks good early for Tennessee. Here's Rudolph again off the play fake to the end zone, fits it in, and it's a touchdown for Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. His 3rd of the year as Rudolph zips it in for 6.
I tell you, and let's not forget who this wide receiver group for the Tennessee.
So the face mask action also counted as pass interference. Both are applied. It's a 13-yard penalty, and it's first and goal at the 8. Off the play fake. Open. Touchdown. Brock Wright. First of the year for the tight end on National Tight End Day. right in motion, play action to the end zone, all alone, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the loneliest man in Detroit at the back of the end zone, gets his first touchdown of the day. Second down and goal. Laporta in motion, toss play, Montgomery wants to throw to the end zone. There's the touchdown for Sam Laporta. He got his national tight end day touchdown, but he got it from a running back in David Montgomery.
I love the fact that in the red zone, we talked about in the first half, going forward on fourth down, deep in your territory. This is the right decision, even at 35-14 for Tennessee.
First 3 and out this afternoon for the Titans. Ryan Stonehouse, excellent punter. Raymond from the 10-yard line. Raymond has one terrific return already today. Looking for a second. Raymond up the sideline, across to 30. Khalif Raymond, goodbye. His second career punt return for a touchdown. This one goes 90 yards. Offense, and they're up 42-14 right now.
Yeah, well, never apologize for being given a short field all afternoon.
Swing to Raymond. He's going to walk it in for the touchdown. He could have run from here to Nashville and never run into a Titan. 48-14 Detroit.
You can't get perspective there. I was surprised at that.
So second down and goal. That's Bowers in motion. The hand to White, and no doubt about that one, that's a Raiders touchdown. Kanai Mauga, the linebacker, in at the fullback spot, and White with his first rushing touchdown of the year.
Boy, I tell you what, this is a big push eyes to the football, especially when you have somebody like Jamar Chase.
Here's Burrow, flushed, on the roll, looking to the end zone. He finds Chase Brown for the touchdown. Goal for Cincinnati. Clock running under 40 seconds to play in the second quarter. Burrow steps up, throws over the middle, to the 3, to the 2, the dive to the goal line. Andre Josivac with his 4th touchdown of the season.
One of those guys that had a nice start to the season. You had
Joe Burrow.
Did we see that one get scratched off the chart?
Third goal. Burrow on the roll, directing traffic, throws back across his body, and he finds Drew Sample for 6. First touchdown of the season for Drew Sample, and the Bengals up by 2 touchdowns.
It's that athletic.
Hey, alert edge, Ted.
Second and goal from the 11. Pressure from Crosby as if on cue. Burrow gets away, throws to the end zone, and a diving catch at the back of the end zone for Mike Gesicki with the touchdown, his first as a Bengal.
This is so well done by Joe Burrow, and just the calmness in the pocket. I mean, everything's kind of breaking.
For one of the best in the league. On 1st and 10. And it's intercepted! Jack Jones with the pick 6 for Las Vegas. had 2 pick sixes a year ago, and he read this play beautifully, and the Raiders with some life.
Yeah, a little bit nonchalant. The game in overtime.
Might be the best game in the league so far this year, that first one. 3rd and 6. Burrow, wide open. Gesicki running free, loping to the end zone for the cherry on top for Cincinnati. No Bengals touchdowns before today. 2 today for Gesicki. And the Bengals 5:37 away from their first home win of the year.
Numbers when you compare his starts and get the data there. I mean, he's in there with the Mahomes and the Bradys and the Rodgers when you talk about interception percentage. So it was very strange to him trying to work through that process too.
Ritter on the roll, throws for the end zone, and a touchdown grab by Brock Bowers. And the rookie with his 2nd touchdown catch. 22 yards from Ritter, and the Raiders are on the board with 41 seconds to go. Been a quiet day for the leader in the NFL. Play fake. May has a man open. It's a touchdown for Jalen Polk. And the rookie's in for the 2nd time this year.
It's just identifying who is where in the formation. And, you know, when you get a wide receiver.
10 from there. Opening drive of the ball game. Mims in motion into the backfield. Fake the give to Mims. Nix to throw. Wide open at the 5. And in is Nate Atkins with the touchdown. What a start for the Denver Broncos. 2nd and 4. Another opening for Williams. Williams with the power at the end of the run. Driving to the 2, pushing to the 1, and all the way in for a Denver touchdown.
Well, both guards did a great job on that screen play, and they do it again on this play. Getting better and better each and every week.
3rd down and goal, 10th play of this Denver drive. Mims the motion man. Mims gets the toss. Blockers in front. Mims to the 5. Mims to the end zone. Denver touchdown.
Really nice job by the guy.
Started after that great punt return, set him up on the Falcons side of midfield. Quick toss, Franklin, inside, touchdown, Denver! Miners and Burton plowing the road for Troy Franklin to score.
Yeah, this one is all Quinn Miners. This is outstanding, the style that they want to play. Put the points on early and then grind the clock out late.
Nix on the roll and a dart to the 30-yard line. Courtland Sutton on the run. Or rather down the sideline, little Jordan Humphrey. Humphrey with the touchdown, 41 yards and a score. And Denver continues to roll up 37-6.
Just kind of gets lost. Our guys, the best opportunity to show their skills.
Big Doug Kramer lines up with a fullback spot in the backfield. Johnson gets the carry. Johnson has his 6th rushing touchdown of the year, and the Bears take the lead.
Really good stuff.
First down and goal from the 2. 3 receivers. The single setback is Akers. Jefferson in motion. Play action. Darnold surveys, finds Addison in the end zone. He plucks it for 6. So often this year in this 8-2 season. Second and goal, that's Jones in motion. Darnold looking. Darnold to the sideline. Naylor with the catch, touches the pylon, and that's a touchdown for Jalen Naylor. Vikings take the lead, his career high 5th touchdown catch of the season. Streak ever is 31 games by everybody's favorite team, the Dayton Triangles. Charter members of the American Pro Football Association in 1920, for those wondering. Second and goal. Will this be the moment? Jones with the carry. Jones to the end zone. The streak is broken. A Vikings running back has rushed for a second-half touchdown, and Minnesota leads it 23-10.
I tell you, one of the guys that's played really hard down in this part of the
Bears will hurry up to the line on 2nd and 7. 7:35 to go. 10th play of this drive. Again, out to Moore. Blockers at the 5. Moore in for a Chicago touchdown.
I tell you, Braxton Jones has done a really nice job this afternoon on these wide receiver screens to the outside. It's not easy for the
first and goal. Under 40 seconds to go. Clock continuing to run.
Got to score on your first attempt here.
Bears line it up on 1st and goal. Williams. Pressure coming. Williams ducks away. On the roll. Williams throws. Open in the back of the end zone. It is caught. The touchdown by Keenan Allen.
Boy, I tell you, everybody wanted to sack. Don't have your gap assignments right. He is coming out the back door.
He was 9 for 22, 9 carries, 22 yards before that 30-yard run. And now Mixon again sweeps the left side into the end zone for a Houston touchdown. It hasn't happened a lot. Just the second half offensive touchdown since October 13th in New England for the Texans. Stroud 211 yards, no touchdowns today. No interceptions thrown either. Just gets the snap off. They bring pressure, it's picked up, Stroud throws wide open. Dalton Schultz, and he will waltz in for a Houston touchdown. There's the first touchdown pass of the day for C.J. Stroud, and the Texans start to pull away here in the 4th.
Couple of red zone TDs here.
And down 23-6 in a 2-9 season. Jacksonville will go for it. Here comes pressure. Jones, it's picked up, floats it out there. Leaping grab is made by Washington, and he is into the end zone. Or out of bounds. They're going to say out of bounds. Did he step out of bounds on the way in? It's a penalty flag on the play. The question's going to be, was he out before he got into the end zone? Looked like a touchdown, but we'll wait and see about the flag.
You try to sneak a run in here right now to Tank Bigsby.
First down and goal at the 7. Jones looking to the air, over the middle, jump ball caught by Brian Thomas for the touchdown. His 6th touchdown catch of the year, and Jacksonville is very much alive against Houston. They're going to split out to the bottom of your screen. Miller in the backfield on first down and goal. Now Kamara in motion. The give is to Miller, hopping to the edge, and Miller inside the 5, still driving, pushing the pile all the way to the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Yeah, that's kind of a great example of just field. A nice job there on that throw.
32 yards later, it's first down and 10 at the 11. Carr to throw again, wide open and into the end zone. Untouched, Jawan Johnson. And the Saints jump out on top 13-3.
A lot of confusion there. Obviously, to say that, of all the great offenses out there, this team has the most 10-plus play, 5-minute-plus drives.
First and goal, Tracy the carry to the goal line, and he is stopped short. Second and goal inside the 1 for the Giants.
And you got to punch it in. You know, you can't let this clock tick away right now. In a 2-possession game, you've got your 3-time offense.
6 offensive linemen, Simmons at fullback. This is as big as you can get. Second and goal, Pollard up the middle, into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. The Gifford pick turns into 6, and the Titans on top.
But opportunistic by the Tennessee
feet and dominate the A and B gaps to avoid those step-up lanes.
And he loves to manipulate that pocket. As Joe Burrow first down and goal for the Bengals. Burrow looking, has time, dancing around, pocket breaking down, eludes it. Another man he skips around, throws for the touchdown. Chase Brown, the receiving end, after a Joe Burrow 2-step buys time, and it's a 7-6 ball game.
I don't care how good you are defensively in tennis.
On second down, Spears going up top, sticks the ball across, and for sure he's in this time. That elevator kept going up.
Yeah, well, we're in the Music City. It did look a little bit of crowd surfing right there, like at a concert. That was awesome.
Burrow to the end zone. Juggling catch is made by Sam Hubbard.
Well, here we are thinking we're going to get a defensive touchdown from Jeff Simmons playing the fullback spot, and we get Sam Hubbard playing tight end.
Cincinnati back into a 3rd and long. On 3rd and 9. Burrow looking deep. He's got Higgins out there. Caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the pride of Oak Ridge High School near Knoxville has his 6th touchdown catch of the year.
There's so much good stuff on this play. It starts with
and a first down from the 21. Now this will go to the air on first down. Over the middle, and it's intercepted. Geno Stone on the run, looking for a block. Stone into the end zone. Bengal touchdown. He had his 2nd pick of the season last week. His 3rd is a pick 6, and the Bengals lead 30-14.
Again, that you don't have to make those 3 to 5 game-changing plays. You know, that you're not looking for them. You're not hunting them every snap.
There's Spears up the middle. Tajay Spears with a Titans touchdown. A 17-yard touchdown toss with a broken tackle for the Bengals. Brown again lowers the helmet, lowers the pads, driving toward the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The cherry on top for the Bengals on the road.
I think something that Zach Taylor will be proud about his group. That's a stout run defense. When you talk, game was played here this afternoon. This is not what they're striving for with the sloppiness, the turnovers, and the penalties. Those are things to get you beat.
Rudolph, final play of the game. Spins away from pressure, directing traffic to the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Josh Wiley's first touchdown catch of the season, closing this one out in Nashville. And a 37-27 final. They will not kick the extra point because it will not impact the outcome of the game. So the game ends 37-27. Cincinnati improves to 6-8 on the season, while the Titans fall to 3-11. They're averaging almost 5 yards per carry. No running back, though. Tracy split out to the bottom of your screen. Robinson in motion on 3rd and goal. Lock to throw. Pressure comes. Lock in trouble. Looking. Throws back of the end zone. Tracy makes the catch. Toe taps for the touchdown.
That would have been.
Lock intercepted. Picked off by Jesse Bates, and Bates will take it all the way for a Falcons touchdown. There is a flag down on the far side of the field, near midfield. Bates with the pick six and a 55-yard return if it stands.
Illegal shield. Offense, number 1, is not set. That penalty is declined. Zola play, touchdown.
Penix. 7 of 13 for 86 yards in his starting debut. The give to Robinson, a cutback. Robinson bouncing outside, and Robinson pinballing into the end zone for the touchdown.
I'm telling you, he's special. He is a special running back.
Second down and 7. And Locke looking, ball deflected and intercepted. Taken back by Matthew Judon. The second pick six today for Atlanta. Harrison with the deflection and Judon for 6.
I really don't know what we have going on here on the right side for the Giants. This is just
a second and goal.
Again, that's like the 3rd or 4th play with some really good chemistry with his receivers that he's established early on.
Cloud in motion. Robinson with the cut outside, and he will walk in untouched for an Atlanta touchdown. You could see it develop from the snap, Daryl.
That time, it was the front that was speeding up that clock.
Wheeling to punt it away. Cleaner operation this time, trying to pin everybody deep, and it's fielded on the far sideline. It's Blackwell. A little bit of trickery in the special teams game, and Blackwell is going to take it all the way for a Chicago touchdown. 94-yard return. His first career punt return touchdown, and the Bears take a 6-0 lead.
Great job by the Bears special teams and Richard Hightower. It's one of those situations where you have to.
Reed looking on, hoping that that defense can hold the Bears to a field goal after he coughed it up. 1st and goal. The handoff up the middle, and it's DeAndre Swift into the end zone for his first touchdown since week 11.
Yeah, really, Malik Willis grow through his 2 starts earlier this season when it was a heavy run offense the first game.
And Jacobs, heavy on
Like
the
that.
ground, diving for the goal line and a touchdown. Oh, that kind of a heavy run offense.
And that's what you had to do, right? You're not going to be able to give Malik Willis a ton of the offense to get that first start after Jordan Love. He's the best at it. And that is one of the ones that's difficult when you get up here because of the talent level and how the windows shrink at the NFL level compared to the collegiate level.
2nd and 6, back to Moore. Blockers in front. DJ Moore weaving up the sideline. Moore inside the 10. Steps through contact. He's in for a Chicago touchdown. 32 yards for DJ Moore, and the Chicago Bears add to their lead, now 20-13.
This is blocked really well. The offensive line does a tremendous and afforded him the opportunity to make the first attempt at the catch.
41 yards later, and now Emmanuel Wilson bouncing to the edge, and a Packer touchdown. And remember, when the Bears scored their touchdown, they went for 2. There was a penalty when they failed. They settled for 1. And that's giving Green Bay the chance to tie it with a 2-point try here.